What is going on, everybody? Paul here, coming at you with your Crypto Coffee update, where we start the day by discussing news and upcoming events in the world of crypto, all while enjoying our fresh cup of coffee. So, join me now in a simultaneous sip. Best way to start the day. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. This is my third or fourth time recording this video because the landscape just keeps shifting. Today's news bite is about Verge. What else? Today is supposed to be the day that they announce their alleged partnership, and it seems as though this dubious alleged partnership has been released. Kind of. The entire project Verge has been surrounded in controversy since a mining hack in early April, where it was quote-unquote fixed with an accidental hard fork. The 8-time arrestee and head dev Sonarok has defied a lot of people's expectations by apparently sticking to his guns, and they announced a partnership today. But not everything is as easy as it seems. It seems to be the case with Verge. Everything's a little bit more complicated or doesn't happen altogether. After all, the announcement date was delayed until today, which ironically kind of corresponds with tax day in the United States. Strange. Well, the announcement came out. Apparently, the partner was Pornhub. That's right, the pornographic video site used by people worldwide has announced not a partnership, but that they will be using Verge as a payment option. I really couldn't think of a better partnership for a coin developed by a repeat criminal with a shady past, funded by a group of irrationally exuberant and apparently aptly named virgins. But, like I said, it's not even a partnership. Pornhub just simply said they're going to be accepting it as payment. And so did MindGeek. Apparently? Or maybe not. It's all so opaque right now. Like I said, this is my fourth time recording the video because new information just keeps coming out. The question on everyone's mind is, why did they need 75 million Verge for a partnership? That's not exactly how mutually beneficial economic exchange works. Not only that, for a company like Pornhub or even MindGeek to accept Verge as payment, if Verge is paying for that, then it's really not even an endorsement or partnership at all. It's kind of like buying access. Either way, I can only imagine what the thought process or checklist looked like for these companies when they were looking over Verge as a cryptocurrency. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Sketchy criminal past. Okay, inability to solve basic mining exploits. Oh, a community of fanboys willing to buy anything and everything associated with their coin of choice regardless of legitimacy? Bingo, we got a cash cow. Look, in all seriousness, I have written here on my script, I'm happy for Verge holders. Vindication feels nice. But this isn't vindication at all. Nobody here has been proven correct. This is beyond just a debacle. I mean, this kind of botching of an announcement of a partnership, that doesn't even turn out to be a partnership, mind you, alone, it doesn't reflect well on the coin, or let alone as crypto as a whole, but this isn't just an issue with the partnership. There was a mining debacle. They fixed it in the dumbest way possible, causing a hard fork. They then left it open for about 18 hours before finally coming around and fixing it officially. Beyond that, you have Sonarok's criminal history. You also have the delay of the partnership announcement. Wasn't even a partnership until today. Things just aren't adding up, and this isn't looking good for Verge or for anybody even remotely involved with this. While the temptation to shout from the rooftops, "I told you so," is strong, no doubt, for many people holding Verge right now, in my opinion, it's best to just keep in mind all of these facts that I just listed and how bad of a taste it's left in many investors' and speculators' mouths, and even observers like me. It just doesn't reflect well on anybody involved. It may be in the best interest of Verge lovers everywhere to just take a quiet victory, if you could even call it a victory, because the world is laughing, and just continue working on real-world actual partnerships instead of tooting a horn about something that really is a bunch ado about nothing. A final thought, risk tolerance plays a major factor in this scenario. Approaching this event with unbridled emotion on either side of the spectrum is just going to cloud judgment and lead to losses or missed opportunity. In the last Crypto Coffee update involving Verge, you may remember, I cast my lot on the side of caution and said I'm not touching this thing with a 10-foot pole. You know, vindication may be sweet, but at what price? Keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. This is all just my opinion on something that's shaping up to be an absolute ridiculous scenario of just clown car proportions. It's also worth mentioning that just in a matter of an hour or so, Verge crashed from a price of 11.5 cents all the way down to about 7.7 cents. So somebody dumped a ton of Verge. The uptick in volume was noticeable on CoinMarketCap. You can see that here. So I don't know what's going on. If anybody has any specific information about this particular partnership, non-partnership with MindGeek or Pornhub, I can't make anything of it. The field is just too crowded right now with all kinds of information, and realistically, trying to give you guys something that I state as absolute fact when everything is just up in the air wouldn't be fair to anybody involved. So realistically, all I can say is I hope this is a positive indication of maybe non-shady things coming down the pipe, but it's just not looking good. That's all we got for the news today. Let's go ahead and move into the happenings in the crypto world. For Wednesday, April 18th, we have a Blockchain Expo Global going on in London. IOTA is meeting up with Huawei in Frankfurt, Germany. NEO is having a blockchain career fair in San Francisco. And Lisk is meeting up in London. For Thursday, April 19th, the BlockDev conference is happening in San Francisco, as is a Stellar Lumens BayPay meetup. IOTA will be at the Blockchain Meets Supply Chain event in London, and Quantum's having a meetup in Singapore. That's it for Thursday, April 19th, and for your Crypto Coffee update, as usual, all of the links below in the description, along with a big list of what I call B-coins, just things that are extensive. I couldn't possibly name everything happening in the world of crypto. We'd be here all day, and I respect y'all's time. But like I said, that's all we got. Join me on Discord. We can get to know each other on a personal level, help to educate one another, and just amplify our skills and our abilities to make the cryptocurrency world the best it can possibly be. Like, share, subscribe. Love you dudes. Talk to y'all next time.